A very warm day outside by Minnesota standards, but then again, it is still summer. Either way, the AC is working just fine at U.S. Bank Stadium in the Twin Cities. Today, the curtain falls on the regular season, and we've got a good one in store between the Detroit Lions and the Minnesota Vikings. They'll start on the ground with Lynch. They find some open field here. He's at the 50, 30, past the 20. Touchdown, Vikings. A great effort there with touchdown number 23 here on the year. And the Vikings have taken a first quarter lead. The point after is good, and it's now a 7-0 game. Those are the ones the offensive coordinators dream about. One-play drives from that distance. What an effort. It results in the touchdown. And this will not be brought out. It's a touchback. A first down run, not going to get him a whole lot. Maybe a yard. And it looks like just 1 yard there. So that'll bring up 2nd and 9. These are his numbers from last week's contest. 18 carries, 80 yards.
And he's hoping to have the same type of game, but he's going up against the #1 defense in the league, and they're very good at fitting the run. So now you've got to think offensive strategy, maybe a little more play action, and try and find some people up and downfield.
We'll see what kind of mindset they have here offensively after giving up the touchdown on the opening drive.
And based on our time with them,
the Vikings after him, and they get there for the sack. It's a loss of 10 on the sack, and it leads to 4th. Here comes the Lions punter now. As the drive goes backwards, so he's on to punt it away. He only punted twice in the win last week as he gets this one away. We'll call that a 41-yard punt. The net a little greater, though, following a loss on the return. And the Vikings will take over here 1st and 10. Here are the Vikings now to start their next drive. And they hit the home run last drive. One play on the ground all the way to the house. Now the defense, maybe they're expecting a run here.
Partner, I love your description because when we talk about hitting the home run, we're usually thinking about a passing play, aren't we? Something in the air, deep ball. But how about them just taking it big?
And now off to the races, down the right side. Touchdown! A great play there. His 5th touchdown now on the year. And the Vikings get the quick strike touchdown. Extra point splits the uprights, and it's now 14-0. They certainly made quick work of that, ultra-quick work. One of the fastest drives you'll ever see, just one play resulting in the touchdown. The return man down to a knee, and this will come out to the 25-yard line. Back onto the field come the Lions for their 2nd overall drive. The partner just looking at some of the struggles they've had this season. The playoffs are not in their future. As they start to peer toward the offseason, what moves might they make?
I think the running back position, and I know we talk all the time about the NFL being a passing league, but the teams that run the ball effectively, they're the ones that go deep into the playoffs and go to the Super Bowl. They have to upgrade here. And you and I both know in recent years in the draft, people have shied away from taking a runner early, but there's that special one there. I say they go get it.
And that one drops down, incomplete. Good coverage there, forced the ball free, and it's 2nd down. Throwing again on 2nd and 10. Love. And this one too low.
Well, they've got man coverage on the outside, and my scouting report on these DBs tells me that they love to take matters in their own hands. They want man coverage, not zone. And there was good coverage there that forced the incompletion.
And the throw there going to be incomplete.
2 drives won't tell the story of this game, but you absolutely have to like how this defense has played thus far. They have yet to allow this offense to get on track in this one.
And the punt team on now as this one's sent away. And a nice special teams job here. This is going to be down inside the 10 at the 7-yard line.
Absolutely love the flexibility of these punters. Their leg drive, able to get it way up in the air, and that allows their punt team to get down there and down it inside the 10 because they've had some time.
3.5 to go, first quarter. They start the drive with Lynch. He's got room to run past the 20. And he's free going down the left side. It's a foot race. Touchdown, Vikings. A big play there with another touchdown, number 24 on the year. And the Vikings are able to strike quickly to add on to their lead. Extra point right down the middle. And that makes the score 21-0. So how about this for a start? 21-0 here in the first as they kick this one away. And this will not be returned. It'll come out to the 25. And Detroit back in possession of the football. And some dangerous territory. You're already down 3 scores. A 3-and-out here, or an inability to put any points up. This one might be over by half.
Yeah, and what you also have to guard against is calling every play for a big shot downfield. You know, thinking you're going to get all these points back on one drive. You're not. And last time I looked, it's still the first half. I'm not saying you have ultimate patience here, but you also don't have to go ahead and force everything either.
From the red zone now, they'll look to throw. He's going to flip one out here to his running back. Now this will leave him a yard short. Nice pickup of 9 yards on first down. From the 5 now, 2nd and a yard. He's still in search of his first rushing touchdown of the year, but not on that play.
I just wonder if he has some frustration starting to build a little bit because he hasn't gotten into the end zone. Has to just stay calm.
And he'll get into the end zone. Touchdown, Detroit. A great effort there with his first career NFL touchdown. And the Lions are able to draw a bit closer. Point after, right down the middle. And the lead will be cut down to 14. The drive summary, 4 plays, 75 yards. And it's culminated by a 2-yard touchdown run. And here comes a return from just beyond the goal line.
Only able to get it to the 2-yard line on his return. Not going to make a lot of...
The Minnesota offense about ready to get this next drive underway. And coming off a one-play drive that was so deflating for the defense, what's their mentality? How do they rally here and stop this offense?
Well, hopefully there's some determination that sets in because they weren't ready to go in the last one. Give all the credit to the offensive guys for getting it done, but to allow a run of that length, that's just not being prepared. So now, are they determined? Are they ready to read their keys and make the proper plays?
And we'll see how determined they are. 219 yards rushing now for the NFL leader coming into this ball game. Another fine carry from the NFL's rushing leader, and quarterbacks typically dominating the MVP balloting, but I think you got to give this guy serious consideration, don't you?
I agree totally. I mean, he's leading the league in rushing, and let's face it, partner, the running back renaissance in the NFL, it's real, and it's really helping teams along the way. He's a prime example. Got to give him strong consideration for MVP talk.
A big play that time on the catch and run. So how about that for a chain mover? They're all the way down inside the 40 now for 1st and 10. Looking to throw. Burton. Firing quickly, but it's incomplete. These two teams hooking up for the 2nd time this year. They first met back in October, week 7. And it was the Vikings who won that one on the road, so they'll look for the sweep here in Minneapolis. And they're able to get this one past the 30 to the 25-yard line. On 1st down, Burton. And that will fall incomplete. Oh, they took a shot there on what will turn out to be the final play of this first quarter. A pretty wild first quarter. 21-7, our score. And not much of a hole there as he gets it down to about the 24-yard line. Getting Mr. Roundtree out of the backfield. And he'll be out of bounds.
A lot of defeated looks on that defense. It seems like they just cannot find a way to get a key stop on third down. Here's another conversion, and now this offense, they're in a position to go up even further as they've got it.
It's caught in the end zone. Touchdown, Minnesota. A great play there. Touchdown number 15 on the year. And the Vikings go coast to coast and finish the drive off with 6 points. Extra point splits the uprights, and the lead down to 3 touchdowns at 21. After the touchdown, Sloman to do the kickoff honors. And it'll come out to the 25 as he will not attempt to return. The Lions offense heading out as we give you a look at the playoff race coming into the weekend in the NFC. And with the final fortnight of games upon us, teams jockeying for position. Some of these games really starting to take enormous importance as they always do this time of year.
I like how you use fortnight.
You're impressed, aren't you?
I am impressed. That means 2 weeks, if I'm not mistaken, correct?
That does.
But how about exactly what you're talking about? Going down the stretch, how much importance is placed on these games. Look, everyone talks about every game's important. When you get to this time of year, maybe that importance gets quadrupled. And that's where we are right now to see who can make their last run, their last push to get into the playoffs.
5 yards on the carry. Good pickup on first down. From the 41, Love. It's complete to Williams.
When the offense reads blitz, doesn't matter where it's coming from, tight ends know that they become a big part of the passing game because there should be an easy outlet when all those extra bodies are trying to get to the quarterback. A hot route, so to speak.
Jordan Love ready on first down here. Finding Williams once more, complete. And they get to him after a gain of 6 to the 46. Working with a 2nd and 4. This is Starks. And he's going to get this one down near the 45-yard line. Just a yard on the pickup there, and it'll leave him with a 3rd and 3. Love from the gun. Here's Booker on the catch. And this is going to turn into another first down as the tackle is made at the Vikings' 22-yard line. So they will accept the penalty and move forward. A bad time for a roughing penalty. And they get the gift of a 1st and 10. On the give, this is their fullback. And he'll get this one down to about the 10-yard line. Just a yard on the first down carry, so it's 2nd and 9. And again, they'll go right back to their fullback. And a short pickup there down to about the 9. Just a gain of a yard there, and now it will be 3rd down. And we've hit the 2-minute mark in this first half of action. On 3rd down, Love. And he'll go down. Brought down the 20-yard line. Now the Vikings will use the 2nd of their timeouts. So that means they're down to 1 remaining here as we head toward halftime. And his kick is good. And the deficit drops now from 21 down to 18. So the 3 points there, and CD, that helps them inch a bit closer.
Yeah, partner, when you're losing, any points you see go on the board in your favor, you're happy to take them.
This taken in at the goal line.
Only able to get it to the 2-yard line on his return. Not going to make a lot of friends on your team when you only get it that far.
Minnesota now ready for their next possession. And another drive starts with them huddling in their end zone, Charles. Where have we seen this before? Very recently, but the last time they had it backed up like this, they took it the length of the field.
Hard to do that once, let alone the idea of doing it twice. But, of course, that's the goal. So, as a secondary deal, get 2 first downs. Help yourself with field position and help your defense out.
And fights through one man. And he takes this just about a yard shy of the 20. My goodness, 235 yards rushing for him as he has been tough to stop here in this first half. First down, the run with Lynch. Room to run again. Oh, an absolutely filthy juke. He's got some space now. The 20. Touchdown, Vikings. A big play there. His 25th touchdown. Tying Emmitt Smith for the 5th most in one season. And the Vikings continue to pull away here in this first half. Extra point right down the middle. And the rout is on here in this first half. After the touchdown, Sloman to do the kickoff honors. And he'll decide to not bring this one out as their drive will begin at the 25. The Lions now taking over late in this first half. And with a little under a minute remaining, they may try to put something together here just to try to cut into that deficit. Pressure coming from the Vikings, and they get there and bring him down. Sacks, a growing theme in this first half. This is 2nd and long. Another try after the first down sack. Love. And he will find his man on the outside. And he'll take this across the 25 before going out of bounds. It's a pickup of 12, and that'll set up a 3rd down. If you're going to blitz, likely going to leave you in man coverage with this guy, and that is less than ideal.
It is, because just about any offense that has an elite receiver, if you blitz and have him in man coverage, you're going to him, even if he has an elite defender on him, because he usually knows where the ball is before the defender does.
Well, instead of 4th down after the incompletion, it'll be 1st down, roughing the passer.
Coaches love their defenses to be aggressive, but they want them to be smart as well. Have to leave the quarterback alone at a certain point.
On 1st and 10, Love. And the pressure gets to Love, and he'll go down. The Lions now going to use the 2nd of their timeouts as the clock will stop with 37 seconds to play in this first half. After the sack on 1st down, Love. And he's got the hook up to Moore. That one good for 17 as they're set up better now for 3rd down. And the Lions quickly now going to use the last of their timeouts as the clock will stop with 21 seconds to go here in the first half. Now Love. Again, he finds Moore. And he is going to have a Lions 1st down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion. So even though it's 1st down, here's the field goal unit on now to try to get 3 before halftime. So we've come upon halftime here. You want the 3rd quarter already? No problem. Let's do it.
Final adjustments being made for the 2nd half. Whether they'll amount to much in a game that's already pretty well decided, well, that's another question. Nevertheless, let's get you back out to Brandon and Charles.
Okay, Coach, thanks. Yeah, that's something to consider. Are we in for more one-way traffic here in the 2nd half? It has not been a competitive game to this point. The Lions offense now with a football first here to begin quarter number 3. And they have a mountainous deficit looming in front of them. It was really, Charles, a disaster of a first half. So where do they go from here?
Well, first thing they have to remember is that what's done is done, and there's no going back. And now you have to play this drive by drive. Obviously, come back in this spot, pretty unlikely. But you still have to go out, take pride in your work, and try and put something together here in the 2nd half.
On 1st down, starts. Oh, he's got a little daylight. And he'll be taken down across the 50 at the 45 in enemy territory. Back-to-back good plays have them on the move on 1st down. They'll try and run with their fullback. Flashed the stick skills, but didn't get a ton from it. Stopped short of the 35. It's a 7-yard carry to set them up with a 2nd and 3.
Brings up 2nd and 3.
Love. To the right side, and he's got more complete. And he is out of bounds inside the 30.
Well, maybe this offense has learned something from watching their counterparts work. I'm wondering if their coaching staff said, let's do what they've been doing the entire game, because that's worked well. This offense, they have not looked particularly...
Nowhere to turn here, and he's going to go down. Back at about the 37-yard line. It'll be a loss of 10. And it'll bring up 2nd. Another try after the first down sack. Love. Quick hitter here. It's complete. And he'll lose yardage here. Back at the 41. It'll be a loss of 4 yards on the play. And they're going to face an uphill battle here on 3rd and long. Working out of the gun. Love. Trying to fit it into Moore, but it's intercepted. Picked off at the 24. And they have the football and will take over at the 24-yard line. So it was a drive that had real promise here to begin the 3rd quarter, but ultimately derailed by the INT.
And that was the position you wanted to be in, coming out to start this 3rd quarter, get a nice drive going.
There he goes, left side. He's at the 30. 10. And he'll get into the end zone. Touchdown, Minnesota. A great effort there. His 26th touchdown, drawing even with Marshall Faulk for the 4th most in a single season. And this Viking offense is running away with this one. Point after, right down the middle. And the lead will swell by 1 more. After the touchdown, Sloman to do the kickoff honors. And there will not be a return here. It's a touchback, and it'll come out to the 25-yard line. Here's the Detroit offense now as they head back out onto the field. And there are parts of their last drive they'd like to emulate. And, of course, they'd like to forget the ending, the interception. But they did put together, Charles, a nice sustained drive to get him down the field.
Yeah, and unfortunately for them, the only thing that matters is part 2, right? Because once they threw the interception...
And the ball comes out. Love lost it. And the Vikings pick up the football. And they're going to bring this one back. It's a fumble return, a scoop and score for the Vikings. Sam Sloman now for the point after. And the lead grows even larger here in the 3rd quarter. The scoop and score, always an exciting play in football, and we witnessed it there. Grabbing it off the ground and then rumbling it into the end zone for 6. And this will be a touchback, so they'll bring it out to the 25. Detroit's offense ready to take over. And let's just say they're going to be looking to start over on this drive. A few moments ago, they were in the exact situation, but their first play led to a fumble that was returned for 6.
Yeah, you definitely have to have a short memory to play in the NFL.
And the ball comes out. Love lost it. And this belongs to the Vikings. Every week we hear talk about create turnovers. In particular, they wanted to force some fumbles. They got one right there.
And it shows you how the game has changed over time. It used to be good enough for a guy to get a sack of the quarterback in the pocket. Now,
he's got his man. It's taken in for a Viking touchdown. A great play there. His 2nd TD of the game in 16. So they called it a touchdown originally, and this will stay a touchdown after the video review, so they had it right. Extra point splits the uprights, and that will extend this big lead. After the touchdown, Sloman to do the kickoff honors. And no effort to bring this one out. It's a touchback. And Detroit getting set to go now. And the turnover last time, that's sort of been symptomatic of their struggles here in this one.
Big word. I like it, though, because you're exactly right.
Like that, don't you?
All game long, They've struggled moving the ball, turning it over on the last possession. Is that word again, symptomatic?
Yeah.
I like that.
Your analysis, symptomatic of the success of this broadcast.
What I like is that you gave me the word, and I just kept using it.
They'll come up now 2nd and 4 from the 31. To throw now. Here's Love. Going to throw right side here. Complete.
This has to go down as one of the simpler routes in the playbook, but oh so effective. Nice completion there. Keeps the sticks moving.
Well, they've gone to their fullback quite a bit. He'll get it again. And this winds up a pickup of 2, maybe 2.5 to about the 39.
These two teams, you may remember, they met in Minnesota earlier in the year with the Vikings coming out victorious. So if they can win here in Minnesota, they get a sweep of the season series.
A 2nd down pass play there, but it's incomplete.
He's had trouble finding open receivers all game, CD, and that's because really there hasn't been many. This defense has been all over him.
Yeah, they're one of the better defenses in the league, and every time I talk to someone around the NFL, they all say the exact same thing. They're so fundamentally sound, it's hard to execute against them.
And that is incomplete. Oh, he did everything but hold on to it. But a nice play defensively, and now it brings up 4th down.
Now on 4th down, on is the punt team sending this one away. So possession goes over here on the punt. And the Vikings will be backed up deep to begin their drive as they take over 1st and 10. Here are the Vikings now to start their next drive. They'll run on 1st down. Lynch. And he sneaks his way forward only for a couple here. 2nd down. 2nd and 8 coming up. They'll run again with Lynch. It'll be a gain of 5, but still about 3 yards shy of the 1st down marker, and now it's 3rd down. They'll run it. Here's Lynch. Room past the 20. Breaks the tackle. He's got room to run. And he's free going down the left side. It's a foot race. 20. And he will score. Touchdown, Vikings.
Well, that is a running back who is not about to go down easily. He fought his way through the contact until the seas opened up for him.
Yeah, and this is one of the best runs you'll see. A lot of times on these long touchdowns, you'll see he gets into the end zone untouched, but not here. He fought his way through contact, and it barely even registered. He just continued down the field all the way to the end zone.
And he'll just sit on this one as their drive will start at the 25.
The Lions offense ready to kick off their next drive. They have been struggling. I would imagine at halftime they went through some possible changes. Well, those changes aren't working. The Vikings after him, and they get there for the sack. That one will set him back nearly 10 yards here on 1st down on the sack. We've played 3 quarters. We'll return with more after this. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. Throwing on 2nd and long. Love. Hold in here, Caldwell. And he'll take this across the 25 before going out of bounds. Now after the completion, we're going to get a timeout. An injured player. The Lions on 3rd down. They've converted 3 times in 8 chances. This is 3rd and 8. While the trainers take a look, we'll step aside. Love from the gun on 3rd down. Trying to fit it into Moore, but it's intercepted.
Picked off by Pat Surtain. And the Vikings are going to take possession here at their own 47-yard line.
Yet another mistake after the interception there. Gosh, you look up at the scoreboard, and they just got to be thinking this one cannot get over fast enough.
It certainly can't. And also what happens when you get this big of a deficit, you're supposed to make all the right throws, right? You're supposed to try and obviously get the ball to your own guys. But being down this big, you also take even more chances. And in this situation, that hasn't paid off for them at all.
On the other sideline, jubilation and laughter. On 2nd down, Lynch. fighting through. Room here to run. Past the 20. And he'll get into the end zone. Touchdown, Minnesota. A big play there. With his 28th touchdown, drawing level with Sean Alexander for the second most in a single year.
And the Vikings are about to make it 4 straight as they add to this fourth quarter advantage.
Extra point right down the middle, and the lead will swell by 1 more.
And this will not be returned. It's a touchback, and they'll begin at the 25.
Here's the Lion offense now as they get ready to take over.
Well, I think that the folks here had hoped that maybe this home atmosphere would carry their guys to a surprise victory, but it does not appear that that's going to be the case. There's too much to handle on the other side in this one.
Throwing on first down, but this one winds up to be incomplete. So following the incompletion, here's 2nd and 10 from the 25. To pass, here's Jordan Love.
Well, the pressure gets to Love, and he'll go down.
He'll go in the books as a 7-yard loss on the sack, and it's 3rd down. Love now. He finds his man, complete. That's more. The completion good for only 6, and that'll bring up 4th. Here comes the Lions punter now, as he'll punt it away for the 4th time today. He's averaging just under 50 yards a punt as he gets this away. Pulled in at the 24. So a change of possession here on the punt. And the offense will come back out deep in their own territory.
And he's got to be fired up about that effort. I don't think he could have walked down and placed it any better than where he ended up putting the football. That was excellent.
On first down, it's Lynch.
Oh, that's sweet.
What an effort. And some room to maneuver. There he goes left side. The 20, 10. And he will score. Touchdown, Vikings. A great effort there. With touchdown number 29, too short of LaDainian Tomlinson's all-time record 31. And the Vikings offense continues to pour it on. Point after, right down the middle. And that will extend this big lead.
Just a terrific run there, Charles, from a running back who is so compact and powerful, and that strength was on display there.
Yeah, this is a guy who runs with such balance and control. I mean, he went through that early contact just like he was driving over a speed bump. And he's able to continue his way downfield and wind up in the end zone.
First down, Love to pass. Pressure coming from the Vikings, and they get there and bring him down. The defense rising to the challenge and setting him back on the sack. Throwing on 2nd and long. Love. It's completed to Caldwell. And able to get this across the 20 before going out of bounds. So the completion results there in 9 yards. And that'll force upon him a 3rd and 14. Throwing. Love. Throw left side complete. That's Caldwell. And this will not get close to the first down marker as he's brought down at the 26. So give him 5 yards there on the pitch and catch. And that'll bring up 4th down. On is the punt team now as this one's sent away. Taken from just outside the 30. We'll call that a punt of 38 yards officially. And the offense will take over with a new set of downs. Getting set to go again as we look at the back heading onto the field again. I guess it kind of goes without saying at this point, but he's had a great game, as we like to say, a nose for the end zone, no doubt.
Continues to find it throughout this game, and I'm sure he's got a nice place to live. He might want to make an offer in the end zone for a second home, because that's what it's been like throughout this contest. He knows how to get there, and boy, he looks happy when he does.
He's already bought all the property in the end zone. That's the problem. He's going to sell to himself now. That's complete. He's got Lynch out of the backfield. There he goes, right side. And he will get into the end zone. It's another touchdown. This thing is ugly.
Sam Sloman for the PAT.
Now this one was over a while ago as they just add on to their big lead. Pretty clean and simple there. Just 2 plays. The long pass resulting in the touchdown on play number 2.
After the touchdown, Sloman to do the kickoff honors. No run back here, down to a knee, and this drive will start at the 25.
So out now come the Lions.
We certainly had a sense coming in here that these guys were in for a tough one on the road. That has been how this ball game has played out. They trail big as we continue on now here in this 4th quarter.
First down, going to the air with Love. Going right side here, and that's complete. And he's able to get this one up to his 30 before he's out of bounds. 5 yards on the catch there, brings up second down. One thing I think that's safe to say defensively, the tackling's been really good.
And because of that, it's been very, very hard for them to move the ball because you're not getting the benefits of running.
And the pressure gets to Love, and he'll go down.
They'll wind up losing a full 9 yards here on the sack. Now it's third down. So the Lions in possession of the football as we welcome you back. They face a third down now as they try to find a late score.
Here's Love.
And I think that one might have been intercepted, but he will be ruled out of bounds. So this will go only as incomplete. Here comes the Lions punter now as they're forced to kick for the 6th time today. Fielded just inside the 30.
And he's got to be fired up about that effort. I don't think he could have walked down and placed it any better than where he ended up putting the football. That's excellent.
They'll try and wind down some clock with Lynch. Lynch busting free. And he's able to get this across the 10 before being taken down.
Well, that's a carry they have to be satisfied with. And throughout this game, they've been satisfied with what he's given them. Whenever they've needed a big run, a first down, he's the guy they've turned to. And it doesn't matter what the defense thinks. They feel like they've got the confidence to keep handing it to him.
And he's free going down the left side. It's a foot race. And he's in for the score. And his spectacular season continues as he ties the NFL touchdown record.
He is phenomenal.
Extra point splits the uprights, and the lead will swell by 1 more. It only took him 2 plays there to find the end zone. The last one, the long run, getting him in for 6 points.
After the touchdown, Sloman to do the kickoff honors.
Short kick. One of the up middle taken now.
And they'll be set up pretty nicely here as they have it up to the 35-yard line.
So the Lions offense ready to go back out onto the field.
Their mini 2-game win streak appears it might be going by the wayside unless they can pull a rabbit out of their hat.
They've got good starting field position as they come up here 1st and 10 at their 35-yard line. Love looking to throw it. He finds his man, complete. That's Caldwell. And he'll be out of bounds after getting this one across the 40. Call it a gain of 6 on the play, and that'll bring up second down. Out of the shotgun, it's Love. It'll be a gain of just a yard, and that'll lead here to a third down. Operating from the gun, Love. And he's got to hook up here to Caldwell.
And he is going to have a Lions first down as they're able to get the third down conversion.
And he'll get it down on the play to the 37. And give him 4 yards there. It'll be 2nd and 6. A big offensive explosion helped leading them to victory. And the defensive guys, they're just saying, hey, put those points up every week. We'll just keep winning.
They will gratefully accept them all.